Hello everyone and welcome back to Mars for another pre-order breakdown. Today we have BUZZmod's Demon Slayer, Kanroji Mitsuri, aka the Love Hashira. I do apologize if I butchered her name. But anyways, she is here and she is now, for the most part, up for pre-order. So here's some things that you should take away from this pre-order breakdown. Number one is that this figure is not going to release until next year in March. So we have a long time before we get this figure. If you are planning on going to amniplexplus.com, this is the Japanese website. I just have it translated through the Safari translator. If you're planning on going on here to pre-order this figure, don't do it because this website is exclusively for Japanese residents. So don't waste your money, and I don't even think you'll be able to pre-order it anyways. But this is a great reference point to see what's going to come with the figure and how the figure is going to pose and things like that. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at these images here. So here we have the full body of Mitsuri. Now let's keep going here. Here we are going to see her katana that can flex and pose and things like that. Now this figure does not come with any special love breathing accessories. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting that. I would say the only accessory is going to be her nutrient blade here and katana. That's about it. That's all you're going to get, okay? It's pretty dry in my opinion. The figure does look great. The colors do pop, and it's going to be a great release for the most part. Again, you can see here the posability of her blade. Here's a back shot. The pink with the green, it does pop. Okay, this figure is very vibrant. And then here we go here. I will say in this promotional image here, like her eyes do seem a bit muted. I can't really see the color depth in her eyes, which is a little bit shocking, but it will change up later. I love the soft goods, and then you have the hard plastic on the top. Got some cleavage there. So yeah, it's looking like a great figure. And I love these back shots that Amniplex puts together because this just looks so badass. It looked great with Rengoku. It looked good with Akaza. I mean, the back shots are really what does justice for these figures. So here is another shot really showing off the posability of her blade. And then you can kind of see the joints and everything here in her knees. And overall how she can pose together. Now I will say with this release, we're also going to be getting like 2 sets of knees, like bending knees, okay? So here's one set. Clearly at the knees you don't see any joints, only at the toe pivot there. Well, that's because this is going to be an additional set in conjunction with this set here, okay? So you are going to be getting your knees that lay on the pad, but you're also going to be getting knees for her crouching. Now this is going to be good for her jumping and, you know, being in the air and things like that. Those kind of poses, which is pretty cool. I think I would definitely trade out this set of knees for a love breathing effect. I don't care what it could have been. It could have been just pink slashes for all I care, but that would have been, would have been great. Okay, so moving on here, and then we're just back to square one with the full figure here. So if you scroll down here to the bottom, it pretty much tells you, that this is going to be a figure that has easy posing and playability. Depending on your experience with these figures will determine that. I find it sometimes difficult, especially with the limitations with the excess articulation with these figures. It says here like movable cloth, things like that. Now, if you look here, it says there's a total of 5 replacement facial expression parts are included. All right, so you're going to get 5 faceplates with this release, which is pretty good. It's really good actually. And it says, even in the work, we will reproduce the charm of the expressive Mitsuri. Now, I don't know if this one's confusing me. I don't know if they're telling us like, hey, like you have that ability to reproduce that charm, or you're going to have that ability. Or if they're telling us like, hey, even in the works, even in the work, we are producing an effect piece or something like that. I don't know. This sentence kind of throws me off. It could be the translation as well. So be mindful of that. And then, of course, all this stuff here. And it says here, like, for those knees I was talking about, like, to use this situation such as a big jump pose, standing knee pose, depending on your imagination. Okay, so that's what those extra sets of knees are for. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's going to be it. Again, AmniplexPlus.com, Japan version, is a great reference for these BUZZmod figures if you ever want to go and check them out. So you may be asking yourself, where can you pre-order? Well, you can go to Nini Games, but as it stands right now, she is not available at the moment. However, the only website, if you're interested, the only website that's available right now is going to be Hobby Jinki or Ginki, and you can pre-order this figure right now. It does say pay later, but I did not get that option. I had to pay now, and by the time everything was said and done, my final price was $123.45. $123.45. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I definitely had to jump on that just because of the convenience of the price. Again, it does say pay later, but that is not the case. Yeah, so whenever pre-ordering any imports, I highly recommend you choose DHL as your shipper, because they're just fast, they have signature release, and they're just overall great. Again, going to the accessories here, it says 5 face plates. I'm not sure what that H word is. I'm guessing that's her soft good jacket. The katana, sword in and sword out. You have fist parts, so you're going to get 4 pairs of hands. And then it says the foot parts for replacement. I doubt we're going to be getting like pegs, so it's going back to those knees that I mentioned earlier, where you can strike them as a jumping pose or a landing pose or what have you. So yeah, that's going to do it for this pre-order breakdown. Comment below and let me know if you're going to pre-order this figure. Are you upset that they skipped Doki's brother, Upper Moon 6? I'm hoping that we're going to get that figure announced soon. I hope it goes up for pre-order. Amniplex just can't forget about the figure like it didn't, the character didn't exist. So very interesting situation there. I would say they have to put that figure, Upper Moon 6, up for pre-order in between now and before the release of Season 4. If Season 4 releases and we don't have Doki's brother up for pre-order, then I think at that point all hope is lost. Maybe at the very end of the series in 2 to 4 years from now, we'll be able to get that figure, which is a shame. But anyways, this has been Mars. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you liked the video. Drop a like if you like the video. Even subscribe if you like the video. Thanks for watching again, and we will see you next time. Peace.
I hope you've enjoyed your time here on Mars. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. And if you like, check out my playlist relating to the toy line. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you soon.